Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my page. And we're doing a live, which is drawing with basic shapes. We're going to be doing the Derpy Tiger from Kpop Demon Hunters tonight. And yes, I will be playing the movie in the background. Alright. Just want to let you know, yes, this is drawing with basic shapes, but this is not an easy project. So if you're just starting out with drawing, don't worry. When we do this, I'm recording it right now. I'm recording it right now. I'm going to put it on YouTube. You're not going to miss it. You'll be able to play it over and over if you need to try and get this right. Let's start with the most basic thing. You're going to draw a line, and for this particular project you want to go ahead and draw exact measurements here. So we're going to go ahead and draw a line that is 3 inches long. Okay? And we're going to put a marker at that 3-inch long and we're going to put a marker here. Oh no, that's the wrong spot. I am just doing great already. The movie's distracting me, y'all. Maybe I shouldn't have it on. It's gonna get me. Okay, let's say this is a 3-inch marker. You're gonna have it at a line at each 1-inch line. Okay. First thing you want to do is draw a line across. And what you want to do is we're going to draw a 4-inch line. Oh. And there's nothing wrong with using a ruler when you need it. I especially love this one because you can see the lines through your stuff. So that helps you whenever you're doing this sort of thing. Okay, first thing we want to start with, now that we've drawn our 4-inch line across. Make sure we got that. Make sure we put our markers here. Okay, I'm going to turn down. I'm sorry guys, it's distracting me. I have TV-itis. It's on and I'll end up watching the show instead of showing you guys how to do this. Anyway, from here you're going to do a curve from a T curve on each side. Okay, and from here you're going to round out to meet here. Okay, where you're going to round out here is in the same spot. You're going to create a rounding measure to meet this line. Yes, I screwed up. That's what erasers are for. Isn't that wonderful? Yay, eraser, save me. Okay. And anyway, we're going to go start here. Make it meet here. Come back over and complete our first part of our oval. Okay? Alright. For the fans! Anyway, we're going to go from here on each side and complete the circle up here. Have it rounded out. Okay, and I know what you're saying. Oh, it's a tiger. It's got a little dip there. It does. We'll get there. We'll get there, kids. We're going to make it work. Okay. Now, let's go back to our first line we made across. From here, we're going to go down a little bit and make a wide triangle. Okay? Can everybody see this good? I'm not sure if y'all can see this red properly. Might need to use a different color. Can y'all see the red better there? Here? Or the bright one we're using? Okay, I'm going to assume this was good. Unless someone tells me different, we're going to stick with this. Okay? From here, we're gonna put a line on each side of our little baby triangle. Okay? A little L. This L is going to be the guide to draw the round shape of the eyeball. Okay? Alright. Alright. Now, this is like I said, this is a complex situation. After you've drawn your L's here, you're going to want to go and look for the center of just this side. Okay? So you bring out your ruler and you measure. This is 2 inches. So right here at the 1, you're going to stick a line there. Okay? And over here, gonna roll it over here. Same spot. Bring it in. It's a this is 2 inches. You want to put your line there. Okay? Remember, if you're using a pencil, to keep the lines light. You want the lines light. You're seeing my lines specifically so you can look at them. Okay? And obviously, I am not making these bad boys dark enough. Let's do it again. There you go. Now you know they're there. There we go. Alright. From here, you're going to draw a little half circle. Equal distance from each other. Okay? Now you're going to bring it up and finish the big circle. Okay? Finish your big circle. Okay? If you've gotten this far, you're doing fantastic. If you get lost, don't forget, it will be on YouTube under my Shayna Armin channel, and you can watch it over and over again in order to do what you need to do in order to get this right. I don't charge for this. I don't have sponsors. Hell, I barely have friends. I'm an introvert. So this is all for us to have fun. And that's what's most important about these. Okay, while we're here, we come down just a teeny bit, create a little notch underneath our triangle, and I want you to curl out, kind of pointing at this part, but don't meet it. Okay? Just stop here. Okay? Don't meet, although I just did that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Stop about here or so. Alright? From this point, I want you to draw another circle. This is going to be the area where Mr. Derpy Tiger is probably going to have his teeth and such. We need to give him a little bit of room. And we want to make sure it's there. Okay? Underneath that, I want you to draw a simple U. Okay, if you want to line it up, you need to line it up. Line it from the corners of these two L's and make a U here. Okay? Alright, we're going to stop from the mouth part for right now, and we're going to go back to the eyes. Okay? From this L corner you have created, bring the curve around and over and make an almond shape. Okay, from the corner of this L, round almond shape. Okay, almond shape arc. Alright, and then bring it back down to meet the rest of the circle. Okay, Now this is where things get a little more fun. Mr. Derpy Tiger has an open mouth, kind of. And so we have to mark where that open mouth ends on each side. Okay? Right underneath where you've created the little cat mouth arcs here, draw a line across. Okay. Can you see this? Let's do it again. I keep forgetting I'm not drawing for me. I'm drawing for you guys so y'all can see what to do. So there it is. I've darkened it in. And in this spot, on the inside of that line, you want to draw a circle on each side. Okay? What you're going to do is from the point where you stopped on the cat mouth, you're going to arc and go around that circle and then come back here to the arc you made down here. Again, arc around, arc from here to here, and then arc underneath.
I can't believe we're doing it. So exciting!
And then come back around here. Okay. All right. Now that we've gotten to this point, let's go to the top. You know, let's do the almond eyes. Almond shape. Just start from here at the bottom. Here you go. Almond. And don't worry if it's not quite symmetrical. If you recall, Derpy Guy just put his eyeball popped up on the side a few times. That's okay. All right. Now this is also going to serve as a spot for the arcs itself. So from this last part, pull through, bring it down, and stop right here. Okay.
See you in a couple weeks, girls. Bye,
All right, now here is the part that people are catching. They're trying to do regular tiger stripes. That's not the case. On the head, it's thicker here at the front, and then smooths out to the back. It's thicker here on the front, and then smooths out to the back, almost like eyebrows. Okay. And you just make the same above that a little bit higher. I'm making a little more room here and smooth out here. Above that one, you just match the spot a little bit higher. Arc it. Arc a little piece above and meet back at the end. And then at the very top, one more that you only half complete. Okay. Now here's fun. There's dots on his little head, so we're just going to put little marked dots to show them. They're all about the same size. They're all above. There is a little room before you get to the top of his head. Okay. Whoop. Sorry guys, didn't mean to hit that. All right. Now, you see these lines we created at the ends of the smile, the corners of the eye? We'll pull it up. Keep going. Guess what that's going to be? That is your guide for your ear. You want to draw a line through the top, all the way across. Here's where your ears are going to be. Just go ahead and put triangles for now. Okay. What do we think? Are we ready to start inking? Do you guys think we have it? I think we are. Okay. So let me bring out the big pen. I wish I had a really nice turquoise one that would come out well, but it's too bright, and it's better if y'all see it in black and white. Okay. Let's see, are we gonna do the whole body? After we do the face, I will continue with the whole body. Please put a message in if you want me to. In the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and do the face. Okay. The first thing you want to do is the teeth, believe it or not, before everything else, because some of the teeth poke out past the lines you're going to create. Okay? First things first, this small arc you've made here, well, that's where we're going to create the two little bottom fangs. Okay? Over here, where you see this line that lines up with the pupil and stuff, create a circle and then curl out and then connect an arc to it, and those are the little fangs. Circle, curl out, and then connect an arc to it. Those are the fangs. Okay? And then we're going to put in the other little teeth. Now, I did notice this one jaggle tooth that is very much curved, like almost a half moon, is cut off at the top. A tooth here, a tooth here, and a tooth here.
There's not 10,000 fans at the door screaming and sounding really scary. There's 10,000 fans at the door screaming and sounding really scary.
Okay. And then we bring down the little notch and start with the rest of the mouth. Curling his little face.
No.
Coming around, meeting here, and then completing the rest of it there. Okay. Now, I like putting a couple of little extra teeth here because he's so cute. Okay.
Yes.
In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and continue with the nose. You see the nose?
You're a hunter.
Now this is the part that's a little complicated. Right here at the top, in this center point, I want you to do a hump and a hump. And then come back in. And his nose is a curl. So you make a little curl on his nose. Okay?
I don't understand. No, Ruby.
All right, once you've gotten to this point, let's start with the eyes. Important thing about the eyes on the actual Derpy Tiger. These corners, at the corners of the eyes, are not sharp. They are a little bit rounded. So go ahead and put your rounds in first. That way it reminds you of what you want it to look like, you know? And then we pull the curve over and have it meet our ends. Okay.
How am I supposed to fix the world? Fix me when I don't have my voice.
Okay.
When I'm so close. Why? Why?
All right. Now, I don't know if you want to do this, but I'm doing it. I'm going to show the lines of where the eyeballs are because if you're going to color in your picture, this whole area is going to be like this is going to be the red, orange, and then yellow, and the very ends will be black.
Hi, Bobby.
All right. Okay. From here, we're gonna go ahead and draw our tiger curves.
It's okay. We can reschedule another live show within days.
I don't know if it's going to be possible. My voice.
Okay, and let's put our dot. I made my dot too high, but that's the glory of having something to work with. You can, using light pencil markings for your guides, you can erase that and put it where it's supposed to be.
Maybe we should call Celine?
We know what she'd say, Zoe.
Oh, right. We are hunters. Voices strong. Their faults and fears must never be seen.
You sound exactly like her.
Yeah, that's exactly how she says it.
No, but that's what we gotta do. We gotta hide it. We gotta hide it and fix it.
Really, why don't we take a break? Well, skip the other awards.
Okay,
No,
and do
no
it.
way. It's a most
Right here. Sorry I'm being quiet, y'all. I told you the TV is distracting me.
We just can't.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I think we're ready to draw Mr. Face. Fun thing to note is that he does have a little tiger stripe here, so don't meet
Any ideas?
the lines.
Just one.
Go ahead and put a little tiger stripe there.
Don't worry. It's totally
Okay.
legit.
Now at the top, there is a little bit of a V, so you make a tiny, wide
So many people today.
triangle
Free concert. Is that new?
Who are the Sata boys?
and bring it around.
Yep, about as legit as I expected.
Earthy and early. Smells legit to me. Hey, that's the spirit.
And come down. Now, if you're going to do the whole body and not just the face, do not finish this line at the bottom. We're going to do the whole body. I'm just doing this part at the beginning for the basic instructional of the Derpy Tiger face. And underneath this area where his teeth are, I do kind of a little derpa chin underneath. Okay? Now, let's go back to the ears. Very important here is to go ahead and at the tip do an arced curve. It is not a straight triangle with his ears. There is a little arc.
Whoa, he's so
You know?
right?
He's a cute little tiger.
Walls? I don't have walls.
Yeah, you do.
And you just go ahead and you...
Focus is good. But focusing on one part leads to ignoring other parts, making you separated, isolated.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And there we have our Derpy Tiger face. Isn't it adorable?
Oh my gosh, yes!
He looks like he's ready to send you love notes from Soju.
It's helping me a lot.
Yep, he's excited. He's very excited. Okay, now let's go ahead. And if you would like, we are going to do the whole body. Who's ready for the whole body? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to move the camera a bit, y'all, because in order to get the entire thing in, it's going to take a little more work.
The part, we must understand the whole.
Okay.
That's right, no, but I thought we were here just for your tonics.
Just give us the
Okay.
voice juice.
I know just the tonics you need.
Now, one of the first things we're going to do for the guides, remember, you're going to see me doing dark lines. Don't look at my dark lines. That's to show you. When you're going ahead and doing the body, use light lines as your guides. That way you can erase them later. Okay? So from here, you're going to do a long triangle. Okay? Alright. On the sides of this long triangle, you're going to do two very long ovals on each side. Okay? Alright? Underneath those very long ovals,
These are so gross.
we're going to go ahead and put two rectangles side by side. Okay? about similar width to these ovals, but not quite. Now I've got to dark these in so you guys can actually see them, because I have a tendency to draw lightly when I'm doing guides. Sorry guys. I forget I'm teaching the class instead of just drawing. Alright, there we go. You can see these really well. Underneath the two triangles, we are going to do some ovals that are a little offset and poking out to the side. You can probably guess why. And draw some lines underneath, because that's his footsies. Okay? Know what you're thinking? That looks really weird, Shayna. It's not. It's easy. You'll remember. Okay? Now, almost down at the bottom here, about here, just before you get to your rectangle, I want you to do a bubble that meets here at the top of the foot. Same spot. All right. And kind of on top of it, just a little bit higher here, above and intersecting with that bubble is going to be another oval shape. Okay. Now about halfway in, right here, where you see this part, I want you to draw a curve. Okay. Then draw a smaller curve. Then an even smaller little curve. And if you don't know what I'm doing, you're about to find out. Now, copy that curve around. And make sure you keep the thickness the same. Okay. Oh, I made it a little too low, but you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Okay. I know at this point you're like, well, he has these little stripes on the shoulders. Don't overcomplicate it. This is a sweet, simple, full colors with small details situation. You don't want to overpower with too much stuff on the shoulders. Just do 3 little curves. Ember, excuse you. Right in the middle of the camera. Come on, move your orange butt. Sorry, y'all. My real life small tiger, Derpy Tiger, decided she wanted to be a part of this. Okay. Anyway, do small curves showing your tiger stripes, and only do about 3 on each side, making the middle one the largest. And there's like a white stripe in between his longer stripes, so do that on the middle one, just to let you know that you know it's there. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. The leopard spots on his chest and belly. What are we going to do about that? Well, very easy. Can you draw the letter U? Seriously, the letter U. That's it. Take that letter U and bubble a P on one side and bubble the P on the other, and then fill it in. Boom. Let me show you a better one. Letter U. Bubble. Bubble. Boom. You'll go ahead and fill those in here. I say all you gotta do is the letter U a few times, and then bubble them. The U, and then bubble them on each side. You leave the bottom thin, that way you can see what you're doing here. No, Amber, I can see you. Your little brain, the little hamster wheel is working. Bill, could you save me from my pirate?
So, then why say goodbye?
She's trying to photobomb me.
Guests coming up. Please welcome Patrick!
We just wanted to stop by and congratulate our peoples on their day.
Again, make a U, bubble one side, boom. Okay, now you can stylize it the way you want. I'm just doing these really quick so y'all can see how we're doing. The leather has betrayed us.
And Huntrix is in the balls!
Well, this was fun.
Okie doke.
And on.
Believe it or not, at this point, we are ready to draw the body. Okay, it's big triangle under the neck, 2 ovals on each side, 2 boxes underneath, ovals underneath those, circles on each side, and then ovals just in between, and then our little S curve for our tail. Okay, are we ready to take the big plunge? All right, very important not to commit to going ahead and following the exact line here. Okay, Derpy is a curvy boy. Okay, so from here you're gonna do an arc, and then you're gonna curve down and hit the box. Okay, from here you're gonna arc, then curve in and hit the box. Okay, you come around on each side, and you don't completely pull it in, you just leave like a little mark that he's got a foot there, and that's it. From the shoulders, from the top here where this is, you pull this down, follow in, just touch the box. Just touch the box. There you go. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna say this right now. Go ahead and do these ovals first. Okay? Just get them out of your way before you make trouble for yourself. I've done that so many times. Alright? Then you can go ahead and put your bubbles in. Alright? Now here's the thing. His feet are tilted to each side, kind of in his little derpy way. So what you want to do is go from the middle of the foot and then create a little arc. Middle of the foot, create the arc. And you're gonna want to do 3 of those in a varying lessening shape, showing that the foot is tilted to the sides. Okay? In the curve of these, you want to put little diamond circles. This shows the claws of Mr. Derpy. Okay, you can do the same thing here.
I know, and that soul is just a start.
And just kind of complete it.
Work, and you'll be feasting in no time.
One of the hunters bears my mark, but I have no control over her.
This is good. This means she has Shayna.
Okay.
I'll find out what it is, and you can use it to destroy her and the hunters.
What you want to do here,
I have taught you well, Gina.
go ahead and fill in your tiger stripes.
Look at all the weak spots. We've never seen a hole like this before. Greenland must know we're so close to sealing with the good.
So he sends a demon.
I said, you know, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna do a couple of little heres. Don't overdo it.
Old news by next week. You'll see.
That's the important part. You don't want to take away from the rest of the work you just did.
The Sasha boys
Okay.
are completely viral after that variety show. They even have their own fandom.
Tommy, control those shoulders.
Wow, it is catchy.
You're right, Zoe. They're amazing, but they suck. I'm sorry, I've been glued to this tiny screen for hours. I just need to look away and... Whew. Relax, Bobby. It's just social media numbers.
I'm just sorry I'm being quiet, y'all. I'm just filling in the little
This is a battle for hearts and minds.
Kuber loops I got going on right here.
The biggest battlefield of them all. The Idol Wars. That's right. We have to crush that stage.
We've done all of the guides. We've put our baby together, and now we are taking care of making sure he's got his
The choreography.
makeup on.
Backup dancers, ready to go.
All right.
Brand new song. A diss track to expose the song.
One of the things
Disgusting demons.
that you don't see is like he kind of has a little chin. It's not much of one, but there is some little tiger stripes here. Let me put 1, 2, 3 that kind of almost as if that is what's being used to kind of display that there's a chin there, is the tiger stripes kind of curving down around his chin. Okay. And you know what? There and there. All right. Now it's just for the tail. All right. And not rocket science. Let's just follow the tail, apparently in my case loosely, because I'm having a moment. All right. As far as stripes are concerned, just think tiger stripes the whole time. Just half a tiger stripe here, middle of a tiger stripe there, and then that opening, again, half a tiger stripe here, and half a tiger stripe there. You know, until you get here. And then at the tip is completely blacked in. Okay, we have done it. We have drawn a Derpy Tiger with basic shapes. I hope you've enjoyed your time with me.
It's okay.
I am a bit of a chatterbox, I admit. And I hope this works for you. If you have questions, I'm more than happy to answer. If you missed the first part where we did the guide for the head, it will be on YouTube. So under my name, Shayna Armand, thank you for being here with Drawing with Basic Shapes. I hope you enjoyed our Kpop Demon Hunters Drawing Derpy Tiger. Thank you so much, and you all have a fantastic day. My name is Shayna Armand. And keep drawing, everybody.
Okay, Gina.